Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Here we go.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Johnson, Worthy out there with Green. Then there's Scott, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Johnson. Green breaking loose. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. And in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
I think part of that, Greg, is making sure your effort allows you to stay connected to shooters. That takes 2 things, coordination and communication.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Tony Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Over Parker. Green, no luck. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Leonard, the pass to Splitter. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Scott finds Johnson. Here's Worthy. Over Parker. The shot's good from Worthy. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Looking for the first basket of the game, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Leonard kicks to Parker. Outside, Green. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Worthy. Green breaking loose. Worthy can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Parker outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 6. Worthy dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. They double-team Johnson. And Green slams it in.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Parker. There's the dish to Green. There's the 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scott, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Splitter. Joseph comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And then for the Lakers, Thompson comes in for Green, and it's Cooper in for Byron Scott. Now here's Mills. Over to the left wing. Joseph, the pass to Duncan. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here are the Lakers. It's been 10 unanswered points. Cooper kicks to Johnson. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Mills. And the pass to Bellinelli. Floats one up. And Leonard with the lay-in.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
Pass to Worthy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on that
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Rambis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Spurs trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Joseph. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Worthy against Leonard. And it's set back by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
Leonard on the wing. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for San Antonio. Johnson outside. Passes it to Cooper. Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Joseph. Thompson with the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Feeds it to Duncan. Joseph has an open look. No good from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here's Cooper. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for San Antonio, Bellinelli is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Duncan, and it's Mills in at the point. Just 5 on the clock. The long-range bomb from Magic Johnson.
In entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best and has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
On the wing, Bellinelli. Joseph against Cooper. With the teardrop. Here's Duncan. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Johnson double team. Thompson left side. Thompson against Bellinelli. Thompson passes to Johnson. From deep. Bellinelli pulls it in.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Cooper, the pass to Johnson, fades and shoots. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And there's the feed to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Now, Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Johnson outside. He feeds it to Thompson. Trying to get open is Thompson. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Splitters checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Scott comes in for Cooper. Just 2 to shoot. Scott, good. Scott's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Danny Green at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice. But I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs. And what a valuable piece he remains.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Johnson. Lakers passing it around. Thompson finds Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Johnson. James Worthy's checked in for Thompson. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Parker looking around. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Joseph. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, that's the speed and a little bit of craftiness on display from Corey Joseph. So difficult to contain when he's aggressive.
For San Antonio, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
And Joseph drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Green. ID that time from Leonard. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 8-point game.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Johnson. He has 7. The kick out to Scott. Parker with the steal. Johnson against Joseph to the left side wing. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Parker outside, connects from 3-point range. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Lakers leading by 3. Parker with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 12 points for Leonard.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
They grab their own miss. And it's good, 2 points. And it's 9 points for Johnson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Oh, here's Parker. And Joseph kicks the splitter. Leonard draws the double. Back to splitter. Spurs passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Joseph. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Scott can't get it to go.
Gotta credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Leonard.
Well, this guy is such a physical presence. Kawhi, phenomenal at finishing on the post, possesses great touch and great length.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Parker. Now Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Green, and Green is right there.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. Looking absolutely unstoppable off the tip, they put together a masterful 12-0 run. After a solid quarter of play, they held a 10-point lead. Things got dicey in the second quarter as the tables turned, but they still had enough left in the tank to finish the half up by 3. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. The defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Byron Scott. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. Then it's Johnson, and it's Worthy in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Green.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Parker outside. The offensive rebound. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Worthy against Leonard. Now here's Worthy. Guarded closer. Lays it up and banks it in. Worthy's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. Yeah, easy call.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. first one falls for him.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
He hits both from the strike. Here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Parker with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 7.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the Jets in transition for easy looks like that one.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
Great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Green, outside Worthy. On the wing, Johnson. 6 to shoot. Johnson, double team. And Splitter pulls it down.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And here's Green outside, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Bellinelli is checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Danny Green. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for James Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Johnson. Here's Cooper. No points in the game yet for him. Thompson right side. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot by Thompson, no good. San Antonio leading. The pass to Parker. Fires from 14. The rebound by Cooper.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Mills dishes to Duncan. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Cooper against Parker. Mills in the corner. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Parker with the three, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Cooper the pass to Thompson. Over Splitter, and again it's the Lakers.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Time called here, the Spurs decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Making a change here. Worthy's checked in. The Lakers on D. Now here's Mills. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Thompson against Splitter. Back to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. The three from Mills. They did it again. Here's Duncan, right through the knee for the layup. Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Cooper. Thompson outside. Scott up top. Here's Cooper, covered by Mills. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Parker against Scott. Teardrop shot, and Parker puts it in. Parker's got 12 points in the game.
And he's really redefined the floater. Parker is one of the best in the business.
Cooper the pass to Scott. Right wing. From deep. And it's Cooper missing. Here's San Antonio. They lead by 1. Pass to Duncan. Mills with it. Duncan surveying the D. Spurs passing it around. Down low. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Here's Cooper. Passes to Thompson. Here's Cooper. Splitter covering. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. With 1 on the clock, no good. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here's Parker. We've got Green. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Parker in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Parker. Outside, Joseph. Back to Parker. Just 4 to shoot. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. James Worthy on the wing. Guarded by Green. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist from James Worthy. And the Lakers lead by 2. Parker against Johnson. Here's Cooper. Wants to get it to Worthy and does. He can't hit that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Parker against Cooper. And taken away by Magic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Splitters checked in for Corey Joseph. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
And it's Leonard missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Worthy with it. Duncan with the block. Green taking his time here. Out to the wing. Here's Parker. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points for Parker.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Johnson, the pass to Green. Here's Cooper to the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Byron Scott, he's checked in for Los Angeles. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Parker passes to Green. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Green's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Worthy dishes to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist from James Worthy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Duncan kicks to Green. Drills the 3-pointer.
Danny Green has got such big-time experience. He is undeterred in a big moment.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Scott. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Worthy. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and leaves it in. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years. And if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Green against Johnson. Outside, Scott. Worthy the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Worthy kicks to Scott. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's the Spurs now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Parker finds Duncan. And here's Leonard. He's guarded by Johnson. Green left side. Duncan, the pass to Parker. 5 to shoot. From deep. Good work defensively by Worthy. The Lakers trail. Johnson outside. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Green. Johnson's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Splitter. Got it.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Tony Parker.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Here's Johnson to stop the drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now in the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Parker with it. Now Green defending. Kept alive. Another shot. No good on the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
2. Break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good for Worthy.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Seconds left in the fourth. Nobody near Parker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles calls timeout. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And here is Scott. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Spurs start out with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Duncan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills, and it's Splitter, and it's Green in at the 2.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
It's Scott on the wing. Back to Johnson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Johnson's gone 6 for 14, so harboring just about 42% shooting here from the field. San Antonio calls timeout. Duncan dishes to Mills. Duncan inside. Guarded by Green. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Mills. 8 points for Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in closer to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Timeout called the Lakers. A minute into overtime on what has been a great game so far. Here's Johnson. Good as Green picking up the assist.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
Johnson to the paint. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Green.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now here's Mills. Sweet little floater.
Emphasizing the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Here's Johnson. He dishes it to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What a valuable asset to have. I mean, Thompson can play the 4 or 5, athletic enough to guard on the perimeter, and strong enough to bang inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Win on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. Good on both. And it's the Spurs ball. Inside, here's Duncan. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they come. Hurries up, and Green slams it in.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
At those
plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Magic burrowing his way inside again.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
It's in!
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Got it!
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 27 seconds left in overtime. Checked in for San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for the Lakers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And the shot from Parker there is just so clutch. What an unbelievable basket from him. He just gets it done on a regular basis.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 1. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Johnson against Parker.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
16 seconds left in the first overtime. Dishes it to Duncan. He kicks it to Splitter. The pass to Parker. Oh, missed it. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of